What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is March 24th. We are just now starting off our turkey season here in Mississippi, and I'm headed out this evening to look at a little block of public land that I've been wanting to check out. Meeting up with Buddy in the morning, and we're going to come back over here. So I'm headed out this evening trying to see if I can't find some birds. So we'll have a little bit better setup for in the morning, kind of have a game plan going into the day, and hopefully I'll run into some birds this evening. I brought my gun and the camera just in case, and who knows, I may have luck this afternoon. Don't know. Got on my tennis shoes because I didn't feel like putting on boots, and I knew that I was fixing to make a long walk in a hurry. I walked a little over a mile deep back in here, called a couple times and listened, and hadn't heard anything. I did find some fresh turkey tracks, but I also found quite a bit of boot prints. Just got to try and get on. We'll see y'all probably in the morning. Well, fast forward here just a little bit. It is March the 31st. We went back out that next morning after I scouted that area, and we ran into a lot of hunting pressure, and we walked a long way, but we never struck a bird, never heard anything, and overall it was a pretty unproductive hunt that next morning. So skipping ahead now, and I am headed out by myself this morning, do some self-filming, and I'm gonna get out here on some public land that I know and see if I can't get a bird to fire up. We had a big storm push through yesterday, and I'm hoping that maybe I can get these birds to fire up this morning. I know some good spots. I'm gonna say that they're gonna get out in some open areas and try to dry the feathers out. It was pretty wet yesterday, so got high hopes this morning. Maybe it'll be a good hunt, and I'll see you guys in the woods. Alright, I went down to my first spot that I was really wanting to check out, and got out there and listened for a little bit. And I've been out there for about 15 minutes or so. Just hit the owl call twice, got an owl fired up, going back and forth with me, and never did hear a bird gobble. So I'm gonna move on around to another spot, just kind of cover some ground this morning, see if I can get a bird to fire up, and then I'll make a move. That area that I was at is pretty small, so I feel like if there wasn't anything in that within earshot of me, it's probably not on public. It's just a little small block. So I'm moving on around and see what I can come up with. So quick update, the spot I went to first, I passed about, I think 8 different vehicles in about a half a mile stretch. So I took out and I cut across all the way to the other side of this public, and several miles down the road, and stopped at a spot, and I just hopped out of the truck to listen for just a minute, and the crows were fired up, and a bird just gobbled
a couple hundred yards out. I'm gonna say 300 or 400 yards out, but he's gobbled about 4 times now, so I'm gonna get in here as quick as I can and see if I can make a move on him. I don't think this bird is as far as I thought he was. He just fired again, and I'm gonna say within 200. All right, there's kind of a draw right here, and a little deer trail running right out in front of me. And what I might do is I might just sit right here and call for just a second and see if I can get a better direction on this bird. He just gobbled again. He's off in this bottom, in this creek bottom. It's thick through here, but I'm gonna have to try and get down there. He's still about 152. He's still easily 200 yards out, and it's so thick I think I can sneak right up on him. It's a bird just out in front of me. I've yelped at him a couple times and he started answering back. I kikied and he just fired off immediately. And he's been kind of communicating with me ever since. I'm gonna say probably within 200 yards, but this timber opens up a lot right here. So I went ahead and made a set and see if I can get him to pop up just on the other side of this ridge. This bird's coming right at me. Got him! Yes, sir! Whew. Smoked him. I don't think I had him on the camera, but he was coming in, and he was wide open. I could just see his head. This bird is close. Whew. My dang heart is pounding. Holy crap. Oh man. Holy crap. Here he is. I worked that bird in all morning after I got on him. Calling. Wouldn't respond to any call. Somebody stopped out on the road and just hammered on the call, and he never did gobble. And I got up on this ridge kind of close to where I thought he was, and kikied a few times, and he just started firing off. And every time I'd kiki, he'd fire off. So I got set up in a good spot, looking down where he had to kind of come up this ridge to get over the top of me. And it just worked out perfect this morning. He came right to me on a beeline, and he is a beautiful bird. Whew, my heart was racing. That's the first turkey that I've actually called in. So this is really my second year turkey hunting serious. And this is the first bird that I have called in, filming this morning, hunting by myself, and man, I couldn't be more excited about this right here. Golly. Just a beautiful bird. Man, he came in on a beeline. He was getting in here so quick. I couldn't get the, I don't know if I got the big camera on him. I got it pointed in his direction. And the second that I got a shot, I think he may have seen me. He poked his head up and he stopped for just a second. I could just see his head, but he was right down the beat of my gun, so there was just no reason for me to risk it. So just laid him over that federal TSS, and man, oh, what a fun hunt this morning. I really wasn't sure it was gonna happen or not, but I couldn't be more excited to have my hands on this beautiful bird. He is a dandy of a turkey. All right, guys, I just got back to the truck. I'm gonna get this bird checked in, get him measured. I'm just gonna get out of here. I am tired. I've walked all morning, but man, I couldn't be more excited to have this bird in the truck right now. I'm pretty fired up about it. So I appreciate you guys watching these videos. If you hadn't already, guys, go ahead and hit that little red subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. It just helps this channel grow, and we really appreciate you checking out these videos. We'll see you guys in the next one.